guess what it's time for? Our Civic Media Multi-State Text-to-Win contest at WRJN. Here's how it works. You download the Civic Media app if you haven't done so already. It's a free app. Just go to the App Store or go to WRJN.com. Download the app, and then you'll see a list of all the Civic Media stations on there. Go to WRJN, click on it, and at the bottom, I want you to text the keyword RIVAL, R-I-V-A-L. That's how you spell it, right? Yeah. RIVAL. Text the keyword RIVAL. Get it to us, and you'll be in the running for the daily prize, which is a $200 cash thing. I was going to say $200 bill, but that don't matter. $200 cash and a gold jewelry necklace. And also, you'll be in the running for the tickets, the club-level tickets to see Green Bay and Minnesota and Green Bay, and that's coming up in November sometime. I think around Thanksgiving. So, again, you got the jewelry, the $200, the daily prize. You got the Green Bay, Minnesota tickets, the club-level seats. We're all playing for those today. So text us the keyword RIVAL, R-A-V-I-L, R-A-V-I-A-L. What am I saying? Yeah, R-I-V-A-L. Get us that keyword this hour. We'll keep reminding you throughout the hour. You only have until 8 o'clock to do it, and then it's all over for the morning show. All right, let's say good morning to Beth Heidorn, Executive Director of the Racine Zoo. Halloween is at the zoo already.
Yeah, we got lots of stuff going on.
When I fill up at the gas station right across the street, I see that big pumpkin you got in the... kids must love walking through that pumpkin.
Yep, we are setting everything up for jack-o'-lantern nights. We've got a lot of... Well, today we'll finish setting up. We'll probably take another 5 or 6 days. It's just... it's got a big space that we have to decorate, so... Pretty excited about it. That's going to be very, very fun. We open on the 2nd of October, and we go through the 31st. We're open Thursdays through Sundays from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Last entry is at 9:30. We'll probably have, our guess is about 23,000 people, 23,000, maybe 24,000 people go through Jack-o'-lantern nights.
Is it rain or shine?
It is rain or shine.
Yeah. Now, you don't dress up the animals and...
We do not. No, we've got a lot of pumpkin display vignettes this year. We're working with a new company.
All those people that dress up their dogs.
Oh, well, some of them are so cute, though.
Do you think they like it, though? You look at their faces, it's like, please. Now, we used to dress up our dog for the parade when we used to be in the parade here, and St. Patrick's Day, Christmas parade, and also the 4th of July. We gave him a hat to wear, like a 4th of July hat. Then he had the thing with the stars coming out of his head. He was good about it. You know, he put it, and you can see in his face, please don't make me wear this. Don't make me, please. Okay, so so you said you have a new company doing it this year, huh?
Yeah, we're partnering with a new company. We're still working with traditions, for the lighting part, but all the pumpkins came from another place this year. So it's going to be fun. We're very excited about it. Lots of little vignettes throughout the whole walking path.
I love that Chinese lights thing you did.
That was 19.
That was good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I saw another zoo was doing that, but you did it first.
There are multiple zoos across the country that do.
I know, but you guys did it first. You guys,
we were one of the first. That's
true. You guys put it together first, and that was when I walked through there during the Chinese lights, I'm trying to figure, where are all the wires for this thing? There must be somewhere, because I don't see them. And the lights were spectacular. I still have all the pictures on my phone. We took a ton of pictures. Even the big pagodas, the buildings and everything all lit up with those lights. I don't know how you did it.
It was a labor of love, man. It was a
Now, you had a company do it. You didn't do it.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, they had to be experts in there to lay all those wires down. I wanted to see those circuit breakers the first time you turned it on. Pop, 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 pop,
No,
pop.
actually, it was all good.
Really?
It was all good.
All those lights?
We worked with a lot of great power. Bohm Electric helped us get it all done. So,
all right, so let's talk about, it's called October, B-E-A-R, Fest. And it starts Friday the 26th, 6 to 9 o'clock. Now, what is October Fest?
Well, think about Oktoberfest.
Right.
But we always have to have an animal twist to it. That's why there's a bear in it, Oktoberfest. So it is beer tasting. We'll be up by our pavilion area. There's a bunch of German beers. In fact, all of the beers are German beers this year. There'll be the Stein holding contest that people can participate in. We've got some wonderful food from Red Onion. We'll be doing the food this year for that. Yeah, so that's always included. Food's always included in our events. And it's just going to be super fun at 6 to 9. You're hanging out, drinking German beer, listening to a polka band. So it's just a super fun way to kick it off for our fall. But a lot of people have Oktoberfests events throughout
But
the
nobody's
area.
got an Oktoberfest.
Except us.
That's right.
Exactly. So it's this Friday. Tickets will go on sale or go off sale tomorrow at 5. So if you want to go, get your tickets now.
Oktoberfest. I always felt funny when you eat at the zoo. Especially if you're eating, meat. I know. It's just me. I just always felt bad about it. Not bad enough where I didn't eat, but just bad enough. But yeah, the zoo is Oktoberfest, and that's this Friday from 6 till 9. How do you get the tickets?
You go on to our website at racinezoo.org, go to the tab on top that says events, do the drop down, click on the events you're talking about, and then you'll find the ticket sales right there.
Okay, but the big, well, that's big, but the big promotion for October is Jack-O-Lantern Nights. And this is not only for the kids, adults love it too. Because it brings back childhood memories.
Yeah, it's our nighttime event. It's from 6 to 10. Thursdays through Sundays. Last admission is at 9:30. And so you can come to the zoo during the day, but we kick you out. And then you come back. You can come back again at 6. And it's, it's about a, half a mile to 3/4 of a mile walk through all the vignettes. And it's really super fun. Well, we close and then we open a night event. 2 separate times coming into the zoo. So it's really super fun. I love the vignettes this year. We've got a carnival. We've got Princess Castle. We've got a train. It's just a very different way to look at the pumpkins. We work with a different company this year. Still our same lighting company, Traditions, is helping us out, and we're getting it all set.
It's always spookier at night. I don't know why.
We don't do spooky. Spooky, we do family fun.
Yeah,
we don't need to do spooky. I don't like spooky anyway.
I get spooked by pumpkins. We used to, when I was a kid, under the lights, we had a street light right in front of our houses. And around Halloween, we always brought out the scary stories, the frightening stories. Yeah. And so I always remember that.
Yeah.
It's always...
Well, that's kind of what Halloween is
I know.
all about, is to be more scary. We like to be more family fun.
Quick story. We had this house. It was on the block in back of us. And there was a hand in front of the window all day long. And it was a old woman's hand. And we were frightened by it. Ever tell you the story?
No.
We were frightened by it. And we were looking at it and said, oh, she's dead. She's in the window. So I'm telling my father. My father said, it's not an old woman's hand. She's not dead in the window. My father said, get in the car. We went on there. We pulled in front of the house. He had to walk through somebody's backyard. He dragged me there. He said, it's a flower in a vase. But it looked like an old woman's hand. And I went back and told the kids, and they said, no, it's an old woman's hand. It was right around Halloween. No, it's an old woman's hand. I said, no, my father showed me. It's a flower in a vase. He went schlepping through somebody's backyard to show me the hand.
That is crazy.
Beth Heidorn, Executive Director of the Racine Zoo, is with us. So many events going on in October. A lot of people slow down when the summer's over. It seems like you guys pick up steam.
We love fall. I love fall. And we love fall at the zoo, for sure.
And you know what it is? You can't slow down at the zoo. There are animals there.
That's right. Still got to feed them. They don't slow down.
They need medical care. They need food.
Exactly.
They need to see people walking around. I was telling Beth that my Arctic foxes weren't white when I went through there. They were brown. I looked at them. I said, "Oh no! I expect this. I don't know why I expect to be white. I know it's a winter color for them,
right? And then they'll change back to white.
But they don't shed the fur. It just changes.
Yeah, they shed. They still shed, but they will. It just changes color. It's like your hair. Think about it. You got a little gray going on, and you got a little black, so it's the same thing.
This is the first gray coming in. Whoa! Was I nervous about that? It
looks very stylish.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
I look like an old coot.
Oh, stop.
Okay. So, our next event is Old Fashioned Cocktail Night. This is coming also in October. The beginning of October.
Yeah, it's always the first Saturday of October. So this year it's October 4th. It's from 6 to 9. And it's just our way to celebrate the Wisconsin's classic cocktail of an old fashioned. And this is a competition. This is one of our competition events. So we have a variety of bars or restaurants that sign up to make the best old fashioned cocktails. So the guests get to taste each of the cocktails, and then the guests will vote We also have judges that will also vote, and then we vote on the best garnish as well. So it's a nice little healthy competition between the different places. Right now, we've got Buckets Pub second round is a competitor, Bourbon Chronicles, Waterfront Warehouse, Red Maple MKE, Taste of Soul 262, Chart Room Restaurant. We just added Butcher and Barrel yesterday, and then we've got a couple of other pending competitors, so we'll see what's going on with them.
She got my
later this
daughter.
week.
My daughter was a bartender at one time.
You can come and make a cocktail, but you're going to be serving between 250 and 300 drinks in that time frame. So you've got to be able to have a partner with you so that you can crank and bank these, because our guests will, and we can go as high as 350. So we'll see what.
Well, she also lives in Florida, so it's kind of tough.
She could always fly up to see her dad and then come over and be a
email
competitor. Right.
Email
you just
the
never
drinks.
know. Yeah, email the drinks. But it's going to be super fun. We do this every year for the last, I think, 5 years. I think.
And the age limit is?
You've got to be 21 and older.
Okay. 21 and older. I remember I was dating a girl once, and so I lived in New York, and I was 20 years old. And in Manhattan, some of these clubs, 25 and older.
Oh, I did not know
And
that.
she was 26 with her friends who were 30. And I said, please don't card me. Please don't card me. I don't want to be embarrassed. And they never did. I didn't drink, but I just went in. But I said, please don't. This is going to be embarrassing. And they didn't for some
Well,
reason.
that's good. You got in.
Boo at the Zoo coming up. This is the big trick-or-treat event.
Yeah, that is on Saturday, October 25th. It is a company, or it's campus-wide. So there'll be cookie decorating. There's pumpkin decorating. We'll have bounce houses for the kids. We have our knock-knock doors, where we have 6 of those that will be set up throughout the zoo. And well, kids can knock on the door and a friendly volunteer hands them candy. And then we also have a variety of business booths that come out to hand out candy or pencils or whatever it is they want to. It's like a trunk or treat. And we usually have around 30 to 35 other businesses that come out also to hand out candy to all the kids and talk to the parents and all of that kind of stuff. So it's a really great way to trick or treat safely during the day. It's from when we open at 10. We close at 4. Last admission is at 3:30, and it's our last really big family function where we'll probably have, depending upon the temperature, between 3,000 and 4,000 people on property that day. In that time, oh yeah, it is crazy busy for Boo at the Zoo. It's just a fun family event. A lot of multi-generational groups come out, and then we have a grill going on, and our grill, and then we have a pop-up grill over by our train station, and then people can see the displays for jack-o'-lanternites during the day, of course, because we don't take those down every day and put them back up. So it works out really great. I love Boo at the Zoo. It's just the decorations, the costumes that the families wear, and usually they get all together, and everyone in the family is a theme of what that family is, and they're just super, super cute. So come on out. Boo at the Zoo is a big tried and true event here at the zoo, and that is the 25th. It's always a Saturday.
Little Explorers preschool classes. What are these? I never heard of these.
Yeah, those are our preschool classes for they're 2 and 3-year-olds with kids and their favorite adults. Sometimes it is a grandparent. Sometimes it is the parent. It really kind of depends on it could be the nanny. It's just a variety of different people that come out. But it's a fun event for the kids. You sign up and you can come for an hour and a half for 2 to 5-year-olds and their caregivers. So there are different. This year we've got, you can sign up for all 4 of the fall events, or you could sign up for just a couple or just one of them. You get crafts, you get story time, you get to see an animal. It's just a really good time for kids that young to start to learn to become stewards of the planet and to learn about animals and get connected to wildlife and wild places. So it's just a way to start early, and you start them at age 2.
Wow. Quick review. We've got the October Fest, like Oktoberfest, but only the Racine Zoo has October, B-E-A-R Fest. And that's coming up this Friday from 6 to 9. Cocktails, German-themed, obviously.
German-themed,
Gotta be
absolutely. We got a
German-themed.
polka band as well.
The big event, Jack-O-Lantern Nights. This runs the month of October, from October 2th through October 31st. And this is a big one. Now,
It's a big one.
Now, this is a special nighttime event.
Yes.
So if you come in at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you got to get out when the zoo closes.
Absolutely, at
like
4 o'clock,
4
yep.
o'clock. And then it reopens again.
Yep.
And
It's $10 for age 3 and older. 2 and younger is always free at the zoo. You buy your tickets right at the gate. Go on in. Probably 23 to 24,000 people will be enjoying Jack-o'-lantern nights this year. Very excited about it. It's different. It's a variety of pumpkin vignettes throughout the zoo, I guess.
And you enter through that giant pumpkin at the door. I see it when I pass by
I know,
Main Street.
It's super fun.
Old-fashioned cocktail nights. That's Saturday, October 4th from 6 till 9 p.m.
6 to 9, yep.
And you get to vote on the cocktails?
Yep, you get to taste all the different cocktails from the competitors and then place your favorite vote. And we've got judges that also vote. So you've got the people's choice, the judge's choice, and the best garnish.
And Boo at the Zoo, the trunk or treat. That's trunk or treat, not trick or treat, trunk or treat.
Yep.
The business booth will be out there giving away candy and all types of goodies. And that's October 25th. And the Little Explorers preschool classes, and that runs when?
That runs in the month of September, October, and then we have them every month. You just need to check on which months work for you, which dates work for you. Those are Sundays and Mondays, and then different themes for each of the kids, and then the crafts and the animals and everything is themed to what they're talking about that particular day. Have the 2 to 5-year-olds come with their favorite adult. It works great.
Don, you sound like a marble salesman with a mouthful of samples. Didn't understand what you said. So how do they see this on the website?
You go to racinezoo.org, and at the top there's a bar, and you can drop down for events, or you can go to education and get into the preschool classes, see everything that we have going on, whether it's the animals or about us or you name it. Just go to those and then just do the drop downs. Get your tickets ordered. They go quick.
And if you missed any of our chit-chat, you can hear it again when we podcast our chat tonight or tomorrow morning. It'll be on our podcast at WRJN.com or wherever you get your podcasts. It's always fun having you in here.
Thank you, Don. Appreciate it.
You got to bring in an animal like the guy on Johnny Carson used to do from the San Diego Zoo.
Yep.
Remember him? Rob Emery or something like that?
Joan Emery.
Joan Emery is a woman.
Yeah.
But there was also a guy who used to do it, too. Yep. And I forget. And they used to bring in the animals, and they used to nip at Johnny's ear when he put him on the shoulder, and that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Beth. Beth Heidorn, Executive Director of our Racine Zoo. You got to get out there. Not every city's got one, but a lot of events coming up in October. Again, check it out at the zoo website, or just listen to our podcast again. We'll talk about it at WRJN.com.